Welcome back. It's time for the weekend review on the SPX, and I got some SPX traders in the room, so hopefully this will help you guys out. Last week we dipped in here and we held this leg at 6,600. In fact, they held a significant 4-hour, which we'll soon get into, and was able to pop back up. If you notice on Friday, they played the 66.0472 daily to the tick and was able to push up back through our significant dailies at 66.15 and 66.24. Both of these were significant and very important on the top down and earlier when we were underneath. However, now that we've pushed back above, they are reset and can be played once again from the top down. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour, get right into it. So as you can see here, let's go ahead and move this over. As you can see, we came down and we held this 4-hour leg strong on the 25th. Was able to pop all the way back up and play our significant 4-hour resistance at 66.47 on Friday. Now, once again, we do have these untested supports here once again. And actually, I just saw a 4-hour here. Let's move this down, which is going to be super nice. So we have a top-down daily at 66.24 for a buy support, which played really nice on the top down. But more importantly, the one I actually like now that I see it is the 66.15.28. We now have a 4-hour level and a daily level there. Underneath, essentially 6,600, we've got no support. So I know that's a 15-point area here, and we've got other daily resistance here, but there's just a lot here. So essentially underneath 6,600, we essentially lose support, and under 65.84, we continue to come down. If this area holds here, 66.15, and essentially pops us back above 66.24, our next untested resistance on the daily time frame ultimately is 66.93.75. Now we do have a small, I shouldn't say small, but we do have an untested 4-hour level right here at 66.54.28, and we have an upside pivot, a 4-hour pivot at 66.47.11. So we want to look to be above or below this if we're going to continue to move higher with the resistance at 66.54.28. A push above that will take us up into the higher 66.39.75. Obviously, we could reverse from right here and pull back into our dailies at 66.24 or 66.15. We want to see these hold for more continuation up. And again, if not, 6,600 comes down. If we end up getting below these areas, guys, at 65.84.84, which is the 4-hour leg to the high here, as you can see, a 4-hour close would essentially give us the weakness that we're looking for to continue to come down. We would more than likely visit the 65.29 area. Okay, so that is our next area, major area of untested daily support down there. So that is what we're looking at right now for SPX in this particular structure. Obviously, they have not lost on the daily time frame. This looks a lot different on ES. For those of you guys who are in the room know that I was actually in the daily plan. I was deferring to SPX because of the rollover nonsense. We actually closed below this daily on ES, and we did not on SPX. They held it by closing higher than this 6,600, which essentially gave us the strength to continue to keep pushing higher. So we have not broken the 4-hour time frame structure by closing below this or the daily below this. As far as I can tell, we are continuing to move up, and we're just looking for levels to buy, and I think somewhere in here would be it, and this is where we would proceed with caution. Watch your overhead at 66.54, and then obviously the daily at 66.93. I can't really decide if this is tested or not, so I put a question mark by it. I will tell you this is the all-time high support that was lost. As you can see on the 1-hour time frame, we also have a 1-hour up here that is untested. This would be a fantastic target if you were looking to take profits on the way up, but a push above the 66.54 should get you there. So hope you guys are able to profit from this plan, and looks pretty good to me for more up. So we'll just continue playing the game until we get there. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Actually, you know what? Let's look at VIX real fast. VIX also is the other one that I wanted to show you guys. So here we go. So as you guys know from the daily plans, we talked about 1735 above. This monthly would put significant pressure on the indices. We were never able to get above this. Our big pivot on the daily side was the 1636 to hold above or below. As you can see, they flirted with this level quite a bit here, once, twice, 3 times, until Friday they finally gave it up. This gave us a huge tailwind on the indices, pushing us up towards the end of the day. The area that we really need to watch here is the VIX at 1493. This is an untested daily level that's located right by our significant weekly at 1485. This is a big spot. It has been for weeks. I do kind of anticipate this area to get a slight reaction, but never know. But really, as long as we stay below the 1636 and in between the 1493, the ES is free to do what it likes. Above this, we'll start to get pressure on the indices, and below 1485, we have a massive tailwind. So that's what I got for you on the VIX, and that'll cover it. So you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.